Today is Yud Aleph Adar, the yard side of the Chida. The Chida, in his Sefer Advar Machadim, Parak Chaf Dalid, for his drush for Shabbos Zachar, asks a very important question on the Megillah. Mordechai tells Esther, Im hacharesh tacharish ibaes hazois. If you can be quiet now, Ravach v'atzal yam layidim mimakam acher. But va'ad ubeis avich toivedu. You and your father's house will be destroyed. How could Mordechai say such a thing? Doesn't Reish Lakish teach la'olam al yiftach piv l'satan? Doesn't the Gemara say on the pasuk Lulei Hashem tzavakos hoiser lanu sarid kemat kistoim hayinu? That Hashem had not left us a remnant, we would have been like Sodom. And then the Navi says, well, you would have been like Sodom. Shimu dvar Hashem kitzinei Sodom. Brachos Yud Tes Amud Aleph. Or the Gemara in Moed Katan, Bris Kruso L'Svasayim, that you have to be so careful about every word you say. Don't give the Satan any good ideas. Isn't there an idea that Kilalas Chacham Afil Al Tanahiba, that the curse of a Chacham, even on condition, it will come? Even when a Chacham gives a Tanai on condition, it will come true. So how could Mordechai say such a thing? How can Mordechai just indiscriminately, without realizing the repercussions of his actions, say to Esther, this is what's going to happen? I mean, he's putting her in grave danger by saying these words. Furthermore, why is Esther not concerned? When Esther says, V'cha'asher avadati avadati, and if I will be lost from my father's house, I will be lost from you as well. Well, isn't that opening up her mouth to the Satan? Why wasn't Esther scared to do this? So ask the Chida, and this question is found in the Drashas of the Chassam Sofer as well. Why was Mordechai not afraid to say this harsh possibility, and Esther was not afraid? It's not a good idea to give the Satan any bad ideas. So the Chida brings down in his Dvar Machadim from the Al Shech HaKadosh that when a person does a mitzvah, he rectifies the limb with which he did that mitzvah, but that's it. But when somebody is Moisar Nafsha Kedushas Hashem, his entire entity, his entire being is sanctified. Esther going into Achshverosh is an act of Mesiras Nefesh, an act of Kiddush Hashem. In that case, says the Chida, Niskadsha b'chol evareha mikudeshes midaraisa kedushim gemurim. She is completely sanctified. When the pasuk says Vatilbash Esther Malchus, she donned royalty, it means she donned Ruach HaKodesh because her whole body was sanctified through her act of Kiddush Hashem. This is what Mordechai says. Ve'adu beis avich tovedu. Do not be afraid that I say that you and your father's house will be destroyed. Because when you're Moiser Nefesh for Klal Yisrael, you will be Zoicha to be Mesakin, your whole guf, and the Sitra Achra won't rule over you for me having said Va'adu Beis Avich Tovedu. In other words, by you going in, you'll be completely sanctified and you don't have to worry about the fact that I said Va'adu Beis Avich Tovedu. Mi yoidea, who knows? Im la'ez kazoyser, for such a time he got lamalchus, that you were zoicha to be cloaked in Ruach HaKodesh to protect you from what I said. Va'adu beis avich toivedu. Says the Chida in the Dvar Machadim, Drush Chaf Daled. So this is how Mordechai ordinarily to say Va'adu beis avich toivedu, for Esther to say V'chasher avadati would be something inappropriate. But here, as Esther had no choice but to be Moiser Nefesh al Kiddush Hashem, perhaps we could add Mordechai, so to speak, forcing her to go be Moiser Nefesh, because now this is the only way out of being protected from these comments of Va'adu beis avich toivedu. So this is the approach of the Chida on his yard site, Yud Aleph Adar, L'Kavod Purim, Tavshin Pehei, Haba Aleinu L'Taiva.